here early for once.
Man, you have me hooked on this show. Well, not that kind of hooked.
Quiet, it's starting.
You're being awful quiet over there, Button. Everything okay?
Yeah, just drawing. My teacher, Miss Hayes, says I'll be an artist someday. What do you think about that?
Well, you're pretty smart. I think you could do whatever you set your mind to.
Poppy, why do you like fishing so much? I mean, don't you ever get tired of it?
Oh, gosh. I could never get tired of throwing a line. There's just something about it. People can listen to God when they're fishing.
Really? You think so?
Yeah, I know so. My papi, he used to say, fishing's the time when people listen to God best. And I reckon listening's the most important part.
You think about her a lot, don't you?
Yeah, I sure do. Reckon I always will.
What do you miss the most?
Oh, I think the way she loved. I mean, she'd take one look at you and you would feel love from your head all the way down to your toes. You remind me a lot of her, you know. Yeah. Your Grammy was my angel.
That was cute. That little girl's drawing pictures of angels.
That's not what angels look like.
Yeah, they do. They are cute and cuddly with rosy cheeks. They even help humans fall in love.
No, that is not an angel. They aren't cuddly and cute. In fact, every time they show up in the Bible, they freak people out.
How do you know?
Well, I'll tell you. This is one of the coolest stories from the Bible. This will show you that angels are not cute and cuddly. Sit back and relax. In the Old Testament, there was a prophet named Elisha who served God for many years. One time, Israel was fighting with the kingdom of Aram.
Did you say Arm?
No, Aram. It's a country.
Well, that's a weird name for a country.
So Aram wanted to destroy Israel, but they couldn't because every time they would attack, Elisha would tell the king of Israel in advance. So the Aramean army couldn't catch them. So the king of Aram became really frustrated. He knew God was speaking to Elijah, so he sent his army to capture him.
But God warned him they were coming, right?
Not exactly. The Aramean army found out where Elisha was staying, and they surrounded the city.
Oh no, why didn't God warn Elijah?
Because God wanted to do something really awesome. So Elijah's servant sees the army, and he freaks out.
I'm freaked out just hearing this. Poor Elijah.
So the servant doesn't know what to do. He's super afraid. But Elijah keeps his cool. He just sits there and says a quick prayer.
I hope that helps. What did he pray?
Elisha prays that God will open his servant's eyes.
Was he so scared his eyes were closed?
No, his spiritual eyes, so that the servant could see into the spirit world.
Oh, like supernatural vision.
Exactly. Can you guess what he saw?
Heaven?
No. The servant saw God's army of angels. The army was so big, it actually surrounded the Aramean army.
It's getting exciting.
And the angels were sitting on chariots of fire.
Isn't that an old movie?
Listen, This was actual chariots, and these angels were big and scary and carrying weapons.
Oh, angels sound awesome.
They are! So can you guess what happened next?
Israel won?
Yep, Israel won! So now you know, angels aren't cute and cuddly, they are big and mighty. Remember, anytime angels show up in the Bible, they have to tell people not to be afraid.
But people don't have to be afraid because angels work for God.
You are finally learning!
I have my moments.
Come in.
What you doing in here? Oh, you're still working on your artwork.
Yeah, I'm almost done.
Okay. Well, I was going to run into town and pick up some seed. Do you want to ride along with me in the truck?
I think I want to stay here and finish, if that's all right with you.
You sure?
Yeah. Hey, maybe when you come back I can show you what I made.
I would like that button. Okay. Now, stay close to the house. Try not to get into too much trouble. I won't be gone too long, okay?
Okay, I will, I promise.
Okay.
Well, where'd you get all of that? You going to a costume party?
I told you before, Ricky. Mind your own business.
The way I see it, you are my business. So what do you got hanging off your back?
Like I tell you.
Wait. Are you dressed up like... like an angel?
Stop your laughing or I'll do something about it.
Oh, really? What you gonna do? Besides, it's funny. You ain't no angel.
Not yet, I'm not. But because I follow Jesus, I'm going to heaven. So I'll be an angel, just like Grammy.
Everybody knows angels ain't real.
Yes, they are.
No, they ain't. They're like fairies and talking animals. Just made up stuff for little girls like you.
You take it back, Ricky. Here, you take it back.
Angels ain't real. Angels ain't real.
What on earth is going on here?
Well, Cage was chasing me. Yeah. And well, I gotta go.
Well then. Why don't you tell me what happened?
Well, I was going to surprise you with my wings. Since I'm going to heaven to be an angel just like Grammy. And well...
Wait. You said you're gonna go to heaven to be an angel like Grammy?
Well, then Ricky came. Then he said angels aren't real. And I was fixing to give him a whooping.
Tell you what. let's get in the house, get you all cleaned up. And then we'll talk. Come on.
Lord, you're gonna have to help me with this one. Now, there's my little button. All cleaned up, I see. What's this?
My brush. My hair got all tangled and I can't get it undone. Will you help me?
Sure. So, what's all this talk about you becoming an angel like Grammy?
You said it yourself. Grammy's your angel. And someday I get to be an angel too.
Oh, honey, whenever I said Grammy was my angel, I said that because I love her. Kind of like when I call her honey or sugar, or when I call you button.
But Grammy went to heaven because she followed Jesus, right?
Well, that's true, but people don't become angels when they go to heaven.
Then Ricky was right. Angels aren't real.
Oh, they're real, but they're very different from you and me.
What do you mean?
Well, we ain't never been to heaven, so we don't know exactly what they look like. And the Bible doesn't tell us exactly what they look like, but they're God's messengers sent to bring messages to us straight from God himself.
Wow, they must have been beautiful.
Oh, they were something all right. They were powerful warriors. And they looked so different, they had to tell people not to be afraid right off the bat, just so they'd listen to them.
Then they're scary?
I wouldn't say so much scary as different. I mean, sometimes we can be scared of something that's a little different, right?
I guess so.
And you know, the Bible tells us that sometimes angels would appear to us just like people. We wouldn't even recognize them.
Wait, so they're different from us, but they might be disguised as us? That sounds a little bit creepy.
No, not at all. I mean, angels are on our side, and they're always here to look out for God's good plans for us.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure. Here. Come over here. Right here, Psalm 91:11. It says, "For he will order his angels to protect you wherever you go."
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So they're protecting me right now? Maybe I should pray to them and say thanks or something.
No. You see, they just do what God tells them to do. We don't pray to or worship angels. We just pray to God and worship God.
Oh, I get it. So I can talk to God whenever I want. And then he tells the angels what to do for me?
Yeah, something like that. Now, let's get you all tucked up into bed.
Poppy, I think you need to buy some new bed sheets.
I kind of had a feeling you were going to say that.
Ricky, man, boy knows nothing about life.
'Cause you do?
I've been around the sea, man. Been around the sea.
Why do you always come around here? Don't you have anything better to do than bother good folks?
Nope.
Better get going before Poppy sees you. He's not too happy with you after the other day. If you're smart, you'll take back what you said.
Oh, you mean what I said about angels? How they ain't real? Yeah, 'cause they ain't real.
I guess that shows how much you know.
Oh yeah? How come you think you know so much?
Poppy told me all about angels, showed me too. It's right there in the Bible in Psalms 91:11. It says God will order his angels to protect you wherever you go.
Is that so?
Yep, that's so. As a matter of fact, they're protecting me right now. So I'd be careful if I were you.
I ain't afraid of no angels. Gotta go.
Poppy, you're so ornery. Did you see that Ricky Stevens run?
I sure did. Oh, and I heard you tell him a thing or two about angels. That's my girl. Tell you what, how about we go catch us some fish?
Last one to the pond is a yellow-bellied lizard.
Okay, race you come.
I get it.
Let me brace myself.
Angels protect humans and watch out for them and stuff. They even speak for God, like a messenger service.
Finally! Wait, what?
Angels are like God's mailman.
No, there's so much more than that.
Right, I'm just saying.
Please don't. You just confuse people.
Fine, I'll let Poppy do the explaining.
Smartest thing you ever said.